Alright guys, how you doing today? Tonight I want to go over something a little bit different. This right here is my home defense shotgun. It is a Mossberg 500. Nothing fancy about it, just plain Jane 500. With a Magpul 4-stock on it. I put that on there. And then back here on this tactical stock, I can't even remember what it is. To be honest with you, I don't know if it's a Scorpion or it might be a Magpul product. I'm not even sure. I'm going to go over that. What I wanted to go over about it with is that everybody has a home defense shotgun. And I don't believe that there's one any better than the other one. It's a shotgun. It's basically a cannon. My father, his shotgun was a H&R single shot, and he had cut the barrel down to like 19, 20 inches, something like that. And he used that gun for everything. He used it for rabbit hunting, he used it for deer hunting, and he used it for home defense. And, you know, other than the fact that it was a single shot, it worked every time. And I still have it. Maybe I'll do a video on that one at some point in time. But anyway, this one right here, and what I wanted to go over about it, I blinged it out a little bit. On here, I have put this whole system on there. This is a side saddle system. It's made by ATI, the Halo series, Generation 2. Excuse me, Generation 2 on that. Holds 9 shells. What's nice about this is that it's easy to put on. It literally goes on with those 4 screws. You take out the one, or you got them in there or not, it comes with them. You set this over there, you screw those down, put a little Loctite on there, and it holds. And then each one of these, you can set it up however you want. These holders, I don't know if you can see in there, there are little Allen screws, or cap screws they call them, I think. And you can set them up however you want. You can put them all on one side, you can put 3 on one side, you can take these ones off, you can do all kinds of things, and it's really nice. What I like about them is that they are hard plastic. There is no play in these whatsoever. Them shells are not falling out, and I think they're lined at the bottom of them. There's a little rubber lining in there, and it holds them really well. Compared to, like, on the back of this, it's pretty flimsy, as you can see that. But I mean, it works. Like I said, this is my home defense shotgun. I'm not going out trekking through the woods or a field shooting grouse or even hunting deer with it. This is for home defense. This is the box that the ATI came in, and they do have them for $8.70. I'm pretty sure they got them for everything that you need. That's how it all comes together right there. Everything it comes with all your screws and everything else. Put it on. It literally took me, I'm not even sure, 20 minutes altogether to put it on there and get all these pieces in there. And that's it. What I wanted to show you is, as you can see over here, those are all the shells that I keep in my shotgun here. And a lot of you people are going, well, you got them mini shells. Yep, I use mini shells. My first one that I load in there is obviously a high brass. This one's going to get their attention, and then they're going to be followed up by those mini shells. And there is 8 of them, and then the one in the chamber, that gives me 9. Now, the one thing with the mini shells is I had to buy the adapter. It sits right here. Let you guys see that right there. That little piece, that little plug, that just goes right in there, and you know, you can pull it out with your finger and put it right back in. It doesn't fall out. What it does is it keeps them shells from getting lost in that travel space there. That's pretty big. I mean, obviously you can see compared to anything else. So when it goes back into there in that trap door, or whatever you want to call it, I'm probably using the wrong terminology, but This has got a lot of play in there compared to that one. It sits in there. So there's that little plug that holds this, keeps it from flopping around and not going in right. So, like I said, I just load this one into the chamber first, then I follow them all up with those mini shells. Over here, I got some low brass. I'm using it for home defense. I know number 4 buck, double aught buck, slugs, everything. Great job. I am literally shooting across a room. This stuff will, I don't know if you've ever seen the videos, but birdshot will tear you up. And of course, you know, I'm not shooting through car doors or anything like that. If I was doing that, then I would use slugs or anything else. Now, these ones are pretty interesting. These are dragon's breath. And everybody asks me, what are you going to shoot with dragon's breath? Well, I'm not going to shoot anything in the house. I'm going to tell you that, because we're going to have more problems than I need to deal with if I fire that off in the house. I just have them, you know, just because. And I usually keep those back here. But like I said, this setup, this Halo setup by ATI, I really like it. And it's so much easier to put on compared to some of those other ones that I've seen. I didn't even get into it. I saw this, fell in love with it. Comes with that rail on top. You know, if you wanted to put a red dot, a halo sight, or reflex sight, or whatever, I mean, it's right there. But that's that. As far as, I mean, there's nothing special about the shotgun at all. Just your normal, everyday Mosberg 500. And I am a Mosberg person for no other reason other than that's what I grew up with. Some people are all about, you know, 870s and Berettas and Ithacas, and, you know, and they're all great shotguns. I grew up with a Mossberg. I didn't, you know, it's a tool. I didn't have, a matter of fact, my first deer I got was with a Mossberg 500, probably a 1960s Mossberg 500 with a deer slayer barrel on it. You know, like I said, but this isn't used for hunting or anything like that. It's just whatever. The one thing I will say, what I love about Mossberg is their safety, right? Right there. Until you put it on something like this. And now you got to do that every time. You got to take your hand away and do that. Compared to now, if this was an 870, we all know that it would be right here or up there. I'm not sure where it's at, but it's on the trigger guard on an 870, which would work a lot better if you had a pistol grip on there. Now, if you had that gooseneck, like on that Shockwave, that's perfect because it's right there and you can click, click. You know, there's no holding it like that. You're holding it like a broom. But anyway, I just wanted to go over that. ATI Halo. Check them out. I think it's probably the best thing out there. A little expensive. I can't remember. I think $60, $70. But you want to know what? It's worth it. And like I said, you can change the configuration all the way around. You can put one there, two there, none there. You can do whatever you want. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know what you got. Let me know what works for you. And like I said, if you like any of this, hit the like button at the bottom. It just helps get out there to other people. That's all. So have a good one. See you on the next one.